You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and we're doing the Spongebob SquarePants Operation Skill Game Edition. This one here is from 2007. You probably all know Operation, so there's nothing new there, but what about this version? You got Spongebob on the operating table, you got Plankton, Patrick, Squidward, they're all working on him. All of his little parts that you're going to pull out of the Operation game, kind of funny and quirky. You've got the barnacle brain, you've got the clammy hands, the head case, shoehorn, see that? Fun stuff, it's all in there. It was nice that it was complete. It was $1.96. I left it on there so you could all see what you could find at like a Salvation Army or Goodwill. Price good. Had a little divot on the box, but other than that, everything else was there. The instructions were there. So you're actually playing two sets of cards. You have, you see, okay, so here's the two cards. The Doctor cards, and I've played this a few times now, but still like a refresher here. There's the Doctor cards. You got the Specialist cards. So you're handing out the Specialist cards, which what happens is, you're turning over your Doctor card, and then you have to get the thinking cap for 200. And if you fail, and somebody has the Specialist side of it, they could attempt what you just failed, and they get usually double the money if they get it. So that's why they're there. You kind of hand them out here. Let me just give you a quick, let's see. Draw the top Doctor card and read it aloud. That card tells you which part to remove and how much you'll earn. Okay, so you do the tweezers, success, sorry if you set the buzzer off. Then that's where the Specialist comes in. So now all players look at their Specialist cards. The player with the Specialist card for that operation now tries to remove the part. So it's like a little extra twist there for the Specialist to make more money. So how do you win? The game ends when all 12 Funatomy parts have been removed. You can play by yourself, alone, how you store the game pieces. Let me just show you here is the money. The green 500s, the yellow 100s, and the game board. It's all set to go. Everything worked. And then the pieces are stored under here. Let me just flip that into my hand. Let's try a few, huh? We'll leave it in there. I'll show you all the pieces now. So the wrench. That was wrench in the plan. So yes. And then this was the clammy hands. And then the oil can, which was oil can, thinking cap. Right here, elbow grease. And then this little hat is called Evil Thoughts. It's a bucket. Looks like a hat. Then the head case was the little briefcase. And then the horn, that goes on his shoehorn. Then his heartburn. See heartburn? And the Krabby Patty, the Patty Pleasure Center. And then this was the actual hat, the thinking cap. And then here was the little truth serum. That's got Plankton down in that corner. See Plankton down there? Then the brain, which is the barnacle brain. And then the spark of brilliance is this little star shape. Let me just give you a little close-up of the board there. I'll let the camera, it's going to take a little bit for the camera to focus in, so I'll show you just a section at a time. There's the upper section. There was Evil Thoughts, Spark of Brilliance, Barnacle Brain, Thinking Cap, Head Case. Let me tilt this down. Looks like SpongeBob has a mint in his mouth or something, doesn't it? The Patty Pleasure Center, Heartburn, Shoehorn, all the way down here. There's even more. And there's Plankton over there. So that's the game. So what do? Well, you know, I'm going to draw a card and try it. So I'm going to draw a Doctor's card, and I am going to draw Head Case. So now, I must get in here and grab the head case. So what I'll do is, I'll just try to do each one and see how far I go. And then this is Spark of Brilliance. That one's hard to grab. Okay, dropped it. And then I did Evil Thoughts. Let's do Evil Thoughts. Okay, some of those are easier. And then Barnacle Brain. Gonna have to move the brain to a position where I can get the brain stem. Alright, I know you all want me to electrocute SpongeBob. So Thinking Cap, let's just say that's really hard and I hit the edge, that's when it buzzes on his nose. See the red nose? And then wrench in the plan, and then Patty Pleasure. That one's hard because you have to kind of grab it from the lettuce, especially because I put it in this way. Ooh. The other side, I just buzzed. Alright, I give up on that one. And then this one's easy because you can grab it from heartburn. Oh, I touched a little. And then you get it. I think you get it. SpongeBob. Sorry, buddy. That clips in there actually and stores there. So all the different cards. You have clammy hands. And this is what they say. It says Plankton plans to sweat him out, foil his plan, and take these out. Shoehorn. This pesky thing is honing in and causing pain in SpongeBob's shin. And then Patty Pleasure Center. Plankton made those patties taste like deep-fried wads of sticky paste. And then wrench in the plan. Plankton left this here. No doubt it's your job to wrench it out. And evil thoughts. Erase those thoughts that Plankton plants and save your pal SpongeBob SquarePants. I like that. Elbow grease. Oils, well, that ends well, so they say. So grab that grease and save the day. And then SpongeBob caught it from the reef. Can you give him some relief? That was the barnacle brain. And then heartburn. The evil Plankton is to blame for causing SpongeBob's heart to flame. And spark of brilliance. Quench these sparks to dull his senses, or SpongeBob will have no defenses. Thinking cap. SpongeBob save SpongeBob from his evil trap by taking off his thinking cap. And then head case. Come on, doctor, let's get cracking. Time to send that head case packing. There you go. And then the backs of these are kind of like, apparently require an expert to put out this fire. So they're rebuttals because that person just messed up and now the expert can get in there and try it. So that's how the game is played, basically. And you heard him buzz, and that's SpongeBob SquarePants Operation Game. And this is a keeper. How could you go wrong for a game at $1.96? You just got to walk in there, look around. A lot of times they're really taped up. They put thick shipping tape, so I sometimes crack the seal and make sure the parts are there. Other times I just, make a donation, take it, and see what we have when we get home. So if you like this kind of game, hey, let us know. Leave a comment. I know you SpongeBob fans will like it. And we do appreciate you watching and subscribing. It's Lucky Penny Shop. Later. This video is now over. If you want to see more videos in this series, check the description, search the channel, or click here. And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up.